The last post I asked if I'm being selfish, and I really appreciate how many of you guys leaned in and gave input, and you guys gave advice, and it means the world to me. So I thought I'd sit down and I might reflect on some of that advice and to just talk through a little bit of how my mindset has changed over the last couple of days. One person said something interesting, that they stopped labeling things as selfish and started asking about intention. And that made me pause for a moment for reasons I'll get into a little later on. But it really did make me take a long pause and to reflect on some things. And then some of you reminded me that caring for your health isn't selfish if it helps you show up better. And I think that is huge, because for me, when I've missed workouts or runs, I kind of get in a bad headspace and kind of a funk. And it carries over into my work, it carries over into my relationships and my family. And so I definitely think there is something to say about self-care and feeling what I'm feeling in these seasons. And one comment though hit really, really deep, and they added, your wife gave up her self-motivations when she became a mother. Make sure she has time to be self-motivated as well. And that one sat really deep with me, because even in the video I said I need to be a father first. Well, to me, in my head, that was synonymous with being a spouse, but I think subconsciously I did think father first. And that is the wrong mindset. And I should be a husband before anything else, because we are of one flesh, and she deserves to be supported in the same way that she supports me. And so I started asking myself, am I calling it selfish because I feel guilty, or because I haven't built margin for her too? Because if I'm being honest, it is easy for me to justify endurance goals with charity runs, or as discipline, or as growth. But if Jaina doesn't have equal margin, then it's not discipline, it's an imbalance. And maybe the bigger question is, am I making sure Jaina has the same margin that I am asking for? I don't have an answer yet, but I am listening and seeking God in it. And I think the next video, I'm gonna talk about what I'm finding in these conversations and in scripture this week as I think about ambition and sacrifice